You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome along. Today we're jumping into let's call it the whirlwind of artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Things are moving fast.
They really are. So much happening.
Yeah, exactly. We're kind of drawing inspiration from the sort of updates you might see in places like AI Mondays, trying to pull out the really key stuff for you.
Definitely. It's a mix, isn't it? Big corporate moves, some startling new tech, and these really serious ethical questions all bubbling up together.
Okay, so let's start with one of those big corporate things. OpenAI, talking about leaving San Francisco. What's that about?
Well, it seems to be more than just finding new office space. The core of it is the pushback they're getting.
Pushback on what specific?
On their plan or potential plan to restructure as a for-profit company, you've got attorneys general in California and Delaware looking into it.
Ah, okay, so investigations.
Right. And the concern is whether shifting from a nonprofit mission to a for-profit model breaks, nonprofit law. It's a fundamental challenge.
So it really questions their whole foundation. Is this something unique to OpenAI, or does it signal something broader?
I think it signals something broader, absolutely. It's that classic tension, isn't it? You need huge amounts of capital for this kind of tech.
Right.
But how do you square that with, say, an original public good mission? It's a path other big tech ventures might find themselves on.
A tricky path. Okay, let's shift gears a bit. Away from the boardroom battles, maybe, and towards what this tech can actually do and the responsibilities that come with it.
Yeah, and there's a real spectrum here. On one end, you've got things like Grok's new background thinking feature.
Background thinking, what does that mean in practice?
Well, the idea is an AI that sort of anticipates what you need. It might preload information, maybe even start drafting things, making interactions feel much smoother, almost like it knows what you're thinking.
Huh. Sounds incredibly useful, maybe a bit eerie.
Maybe a bit of both. But while that's about user experience, there's this other much heavier debate happening.
Which is?
It's about the direction of travel. Are we pushing hard for AGI, artificial general intelligence, human-like smarts across the board? Or focusing on something called RLAS, reinforcement learning as a service?
Okay, RLAS. Why is that seen as potentially different or safer?
The argument is that RLAS is more about training AI for specific controllable tasks. It's got proven performance, it's often cheaper, and you can kind of control, access, and function more easily.
So less unpredictable than a hypothetical superintelligence, more containable.
Exactly. The idea is it might actively reduce overall AI risk compared to the unknowns of AGI.
That safety point is crucial. And it connects directly to what Anthropic has been warning about, right, with biorisk.
Yes, and this is quite sobering. Anthropic has actually put in place ISL3 safety protocols.
ASL3. Isn't that for handling really dangerous biological agents?
It is, because their AI model, Claude, apparently now performs better than human experts on some virology tests. And crucially, trials showed it significantly helped people hypothetically acquire information needed for bioweapons compared to just searching the internet.
That is genuinely alarming.
It is. It forces that question. The capabilities are racing ahead, but are the safety measures, the guardrails keeping up? Especially for these low probability but terrifyingly high impact risks.
A question we really need to wrestle with. So, okay, we have corporate drama, incredible capabilities, serious risks. What about the immediate legal and ethical tangles?
Well, sticking with Anthropic for a moment, there's also this issue with the proposed $1.5 billion settlement.
Ah, the author's case about training data.
That's the one. A federal judge basically put the brakes on, expressing serious reservations.
Well, why was the issue?
The judge questioned how the money would actually be distributed to the authors whose work was allegedly used. It just highlights these really complex, ongoing problems.
Yeah, problems around intellectual property, fair use, fair compensation. It's not abstract, is it? It hits creators directly.
Exactly. It shows the real-world fallout of how these powerful models are built.
So when you pull it all together,
Yeah.
it's clear AI isn't just code and algorithms. It's this messy, fascinating mix of tech, money, ethics, law, and potentially huge societal shifts. Maybe this is something we could explore more on Vocal Technologist sometime.
Absolutely. Understanding all these different angles, the business side, the tech limits, the ethical worries, it's essential if you want to grasp what's truly going on.
And things are moving so incredibly fast. The real challenge isn't just tracking the tech, is it? It's about how all of us adapt, our laws, our ethics, our expectations.
How do we guide it responsibly without killing the innovation?
Exactly. What's the one question from all this that you think demands the most urgent answer as we try to build that future?
Spoken Tech, for your ears.